her. We on the steps with it today. Yeah, me and my little girl outside catching some sun. Sit down, girl. She has made me very happy. I like accidentally ate with it. Today was her first day outside. She did so good. She behaved well. We went to a few stores. We went to pick up some more material for her to gain a family. I'm making a few more Labubus. Labubus, I'm sorry. And while I'm in the middle of making one, I decided to give you guys a tutorial. Don't say I never gave y'all anything. You understand me? Because this is it. I'm stamping this one. When I tell you the mechanics of it, just ate today, when I just think about how it has everything that you need in one, and it's a super cute statement piece. I went outside. When I tell you I couldn't get out of any door without, for one, it's, you know, Labubu. So they were hyped. They were just like, oh my God, you made it. Oh my God, it does what? Oh my God, how did you get? Yes. So, first off, it's a wristlet. It goes on your wrist. It hangs on your wrist by your side. Okay? Come on, girl, we out. Let's go. We're out. She gives all the drama. So we have her on our wrist. She has this on her wrist. Cute. Okay, dress her up. We have this wristlet. This little wallet lit. This little wallet keychain where you can put your ID. Has money, you know, put a few dollars in there or whatever. The back is a full-on pouch where I put my phone in, my lip gloss at, more money at. It's super, super long because it goes down to her butt, all the way to the back of her head, but you can't see it because she's this way. And then she blends so well, you know? So, yeah. Just super cute. Buy all the, now I'm super, super obsessed with keychains, and I'm probably going to just start showing y'all different ways that I'm accessorizing my girl or girls because they're coming. Oh, and I forgot my AirPod case. I made an AirPod case to go on it, so you can just like bling her out with everything that you need in one. So I can't wait to show y'all how to do it, and I can't wait to see how y'all's come out. I am working on literally like my 5th Labubu. I can't wait to show y'all like a color, like them as a whole. I'm gonna show y'all them as a whole. But today we are working on Army Labubu. So I'm using Army Fatigue or camouflage yarn from Red Heart, and she is going to be so, so cute. The materials we will need are some polyfill, because we got to fill these bad boys up. Whatever yarn you're using for the body, so the brown, and then this like, whatever color you want the face to be, but this like peach color or light pink peach color for the face. Scissors. You're going to need a needle for when we put the body parts together. You're going to need a glue gun, and you're going to need felt paper in white and black. I think that's everything. If we need something else as we go, I'll tell y'all, but I think that's it. That's it. All right, so, oh, and the hook size is 5mm. I'm using a 5mm for the size of that Labubu right there. Some people already asked about the keychain size. Right now I'm just worrying about this size because I like that bag look. I don't really want to do the keychain, the whole bag. The concept is like to make the keychain a bag. So I'm sure you can do the same pattern, but just with a smaller hook if you're looking for like a smaller one. But we're going to start with a slip knot. It feels so good to be sitting out here in the sun. You see, I'm real cool today. I got to put my glasses on because I'm like directly in the sun. But we're going to start with our slip knot, and we're going to chain up 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then we're going to slip stitch into our first chain into our first chain to close off our circle. And that's a magic circle for some. If you do a magic circle, fine. So we're going into this circle with 6 half double crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then once we get our 6 half double crochets into this circle, we're going to slip stitch into that first half double to close off our round, and we should have this little tiny circle, and she should kind of start bending already. All right, we're going to chain up 1 in the spirit of half double crochet, and we're going to go around into each stitch with an increase, so 2 half double crochets into each stitch all the way around. All right, I'm at the end of this round. I'm going to slip stitch into my half double to close the round off, chain up 1, and then in my third round we are going around with 1 half double crochet and then an increase. 1 double crochet and then an increase. So that's the pattern, 1 double crochet increase for round 3, and then I'll meet y'all back around. All right guys, I made it back around. I'm going to chain up 1, and you see like my little raven hat, little tiny hat. That's what it should be doing. It should be folding or turning upward. All right, so on round 4 we are just going around into each stitch with a half double crochet, no more increases. Okay, and we are going to do this for a total of 8 rounds. All right, so this is our first one with no increase. We're going to do 7 more, and then I'll meet y'all at the end of that round. All right, and you know something guys, I think the whole time I didn't even tell y'all what part of the body we're making, but this is going to be one of the feet. One of the legs. I'm like, wait a minute, did I even tell them what we were doing? Okay guys, so if everything went well, this is what you should have. This little booty looking thing. All right, and we have to do that times 2. All right, so we'll make another one, repeating the steps, and I'll be back. All right, so I have booty, Labubu feet or legs times 2. And I just finished off this round, and my hook is still in there, which is fine, because we have to connect these 2 feet together, okay? When you're approaching the end of your last round on whatever is your last booty you're making, you don't have to chain up. Once you slip stitch to close the round off, don't chain up. Just leave it like this. I hope you can see that, because we're just going to go right into our other foot. Okay, so we're going to make them even. Try to find your seam and face your seams inward. And we're just going to take our hook and then go into the chain that's directly across. Make sure they're even, and then we're going to slip stitch them together. Like that. All right. Now we can chain up 1. And then you can just choose whichever direction you want to go into, but we're going around in each one of these chains all the way around with a half double crochet. All right, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going into every chain with a half double crochet, every stitch, and then I'll meet y'all when we get back like to the crotch part of it all, just to make sure we're going down that row right. All right, so I'm at the end of this round, and it's coming up on the center part where we connected, so I'm just going to keep going and half double crochet into the very first stitch across from the leg I was working on, so that we just keep it going straight across. All right, I made my way back around both sides of the legs, and I'm going to slip stitch into that half double to close off, and I'm going to chain up and keep going around the same exact way and half double crochets, 1 into each stitch for the next 8 rounds. All right y'all, so I corrected it back there. It wasn't 8, it was 11 rows up. We are going to start approaching our upper body, so we're going to start decreasing a little bit because we're going to put the head on top. So our first round of decrease, we're going to do 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, and 3 double crochet, and then we're going to do a decrease. And we're going to repeat that pattern of 3 half double crochets and then decrease. Okay, y'all, so we're going to continue our 3 half double crochet decrease, but I did forget a step after this video, so I figured I'll just fill it in right quick. After the 3 half double crochet decrease, we're going to do 2 half double crochets and then the decrease. I also should have told y'all that we could have been filling up our bottom part since the feet, honestly, because it might get a little bit harder to crochet while it's stuffed. So yeah, we could have been start stuffing honestly at the feet. Up to you, but I know sometime when I wait, I'm crocheting the cotton with the yarn and it makes more of a mess. But I think we're all caught up. 3 half double crochet, decrease, and then 2 decrease. All right, for our last round, we are going around with 1 half double crochet, decrease, 1 half double crochet, decrease. Okay, guys, so we are done the body of our Labubu, and we are now moving on to the head. So let's put this to the side, and I'm going to grab my face yarn, which is that peach color I was telling y'all about, and we are going to literally like repeat what we did in the beginning. Do our magic circle, and we are going into that magic circle with 6 half double crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then we're slip stitching to close off that round. And we're chaining up. Same thing, y'all. We're chaining up and we're doing an increase into every stitch around. So 2 double crochets into each stitch around. All right, now with this, I'm not going to play around with too much coming back and forth. We know how to do increases, and I'm going to give you the count. All right, y'all, so what I was saying was, everybody wanted to come down with music listening. What I was saying was we're going to not play around with the tutorial. We know how to do increases. I'm on my second round, and that's 2 into 1. 2 half double crochets into each stitch, so an increase into every stitch for that first round. Following round is 1 increase, 1 increase. Next round, 2 increase, 2 increase, 3 increase, 3 increase, 4 increase, 4 increase, 5 increase, 5 increase. We're coming back at 5 increase, okay? So once you did your 5 half double crochets and the increase, I'll be back. All right, y'all, so this is what we should have after we've increased up to 5, okay? 5 rounds of increase. And now we are going to be doing 6 rounds of half double crochet, no increases. So from here to the next 6 rounds, we're just going around into we're going around into each chain with 1 half double crochet. All right, y'all, so we are at this part of our face where we did 5 increase. So the next round after our 5 increase, we are going to be decreasing. And I apologize for the noise. People that know already know. I'm just a mom. God forbid I want to watch my kids and work, but it's playtime for them, so it's not quiet anymore. We're going to chain up 1, and we're going around with a decrease after every 5. So instead of 5 increase, we're doing 5 decrease. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then a decrease. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a decrease, and I'll be back. All right, for the final round, we're doing 4 decrease, 4 decrease, 4 decrease, and I'm just about to give it to y'all now. It's the reverse. Hello. I'm gonna give it to y'all now. It's the reverse of what we did the first time. So we did 5 increase, and then we're just counting backwards. So this is 4 decrease, right? Then 3 decrease, 2 decrease, 1 decrease, and we'll be back. I forgot to tell y'all, it's before you get too small, so before we get to that low in the decrease, start stuffing your head, okay? So start putting your stuffing in now if you want, because it's gonna get narrow, all right? I forgot to give y'all that. Why would my polyfill just fall in that water? The kids just start playing with the sprinkler, and then my polyfill just went right in that water. But yeah, start stuffing it. You can already see That is about to be a big old head. All right, y'all, so this is how my head is looking so far. This is my two decrease. Now I'm about to do my one decrease. So that's one, and then decrease, one, and then decrease. And you see why I told y'all to start putting the stuff in it now, because it gets very narrow. You can't stuff your hand in there. All right, so one, decrease, and I'll be back. All right, so this is how your hair should be closing up, and this last round is going to just be decreases all the way around to close this little ball up. Decreases all the way around, and then we're going to attach it to our body, y'all. And this is where you're going to need your little needle. Now, me per se, I don't have to use the needle. I can still crochet. I can still use my hook to put the body apart, but the hook may be easier for some. I don't know. I just know how to maneuver my way around the hook so well that I don't need a needle for nothing really. Now that is just ridiculous. All right, so I'm at the end and we're at the top. You see how these going to kiss each other, so we can sew that around to attach it to the body. And we're not putting our face this way, we're leaning it this way. So this part is the front of the, excuse you. This part is the front of the face, okay? So the top where we started will be in the top of the head. All right, y'all, so we have our needle strung up with our yarn to attach the head to the body. All right, now remember I said this is the front of the head, this is the top of the head, and we're just literally sewing around, attaching the head to the body, going in and out, attaching to the body. Very simple, easy part. I like to go around 2 times just to make sure it's nice and secure. So this is my first time going around, just sewing head to body. All right, so when attached, this is what you should have your head on your body. All right. So we're going to set this to the side because we have to go back to our body yarn, which was the army fatigue for me, and we have to make the hood for the head. The hood for the head, y'all know I'm about to leave y'all, right? Because the hood for the head is the head, just not with the decreases. All right, so we're pretty much making a baby head with 5 rounds of increase. So we're starting the head from scratch. Rewind it. Because I just feel like it's so redundant when I keep saying the same. Like these kind of tutorials, we just gotta recycle because we're like kind of repeating the steps. So go back, make a baby's hat with your ring, your increase round, your 1 increase, your 2 increase, your 3 increase, your 4 increase, your 5 increase, and then that will just make a cap that's going to go on the back of the head. And we'll be back. All right, y'all. So this is what we should have if we did our 5 rounds of increase, and I'm about to show y'all what it's going to look like so you can better understand. This is going to shape the head halfway, so we just got to make like a little baby head in a sense. All right, so we are going down, no increases. We're just going around 5 rounds, 1 half double crochet into each stitch until this can fit and frame the head pretty much. Okay, so it's the back. By the time I do my 6 rows, it should be here, and then only this part of the face should be showing. All right, so let's finish this little baby cap and then we'll be back. All right, y'all, so as you can see, we finished the hood part of the Labubu. All we did was take our little baby cap and put it on pretty much just the back of the head so we can keep the front exposed. All right. Voila. All right. So we're going to also take our needle and just, you don't have to do the whole thing, but I like to stitch from around here and like connect this whole thing to like the back of here, so like everything's connected, like half and half maybe. But yeah, we're moving right along. We have to work on ears and arms and face and feet and hands. I said that or not, I'm not sure. But we're going to put them to the side and we're going to work on ears. Okay, so ears are like these little rounded bunny ear type of things. Thank God, like I said, this pattern keeps calling for the same pattern over and over and over again, so that's like in our favor. The ears are literally just the same pattern we've been doing, our magic circle, 6 half double crochet, increase, 1 increase, and then half doubles around. So for the ears, we're only doing 1 increase. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, slip stitch, chain 1, going over my 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I'm pull my string, set my tail a little bit, and I'm going to slip stitch, and then the second round is increases into each of those stitches we made. So increase all the way around. The next round we're doing 1 half double crochet, increase, 1 half double crochet, increase. All right, so we did our 1 increase, and now we are on to our next round, and we are just going up 5 rounds with 1 half double crochet into each stitch. No more increases. Okay, child, Labubu drive you look crazy. I don't like long tutorials. All right, y'all, so this is what we should have once we're done, and we of course have to do that 2 times, so 2 ears. Okay, not you, Labubu, this Labubu. These are the 2 ears. Okay, we're going to stuff these as well. All right, so here they are stuffed. I'm going to take my yarn, and I'm just going to close this in straight across with single crochet. I'm sorry, I'm dozing, y'all, and Ed just came out and started cooking on the girl, and all the kids has gathered, friends included, and eating burgers. So I'm trying to hurry up so I can get out their way. But yeah, we're just going across with single crochet to close this up. All right, so 2 ears, and we're just going to sew these to the top of the head with our needle. Okay, we know how to do that. And as far as the arm is concerned, this is one arm that I did. The arm and the ear is the same exact pattern. However, on the ear we did only 1 round of increase. On the arm we're going to do 2 round of increase. So it's going to be 1 increase, then 2 increase, and then you're going to go up. All right, y'all, so my phone died like literally midway me explaining the arm. I was saying that the arms are made exactly like the ears, but it's just another round of increase. Instead of the 1 increase, we're doing 2 double crochet and increase. So we're going up 2 rounds of increase for the arms, and then we are going up. We're going to 5 rounds of regular half double crochet, no increases, and then our last 2 rounds of the arm is decreases. So I'm gonna try to I'm sorry I'm giving it to you like this, but like, first of all, my phone's about to die and it's getting dark, and once I go in the house it's over. So we're repeating the steps pretty much. That's what I'm saying. And y'all got this. I know y'all got this. Y'all gonna come back and y'all gonna have all these cute boo-boos. After you go up 5 rounds, you are going to do your last 2 as decreases to close in like this. Okay, y'all know it's just like the ear, but it's just a little bit longer, and that's to fit here. So do your arm as long as you want it to fit, because after we're done stuffing our arm, we're going to tuck it right in that neck, because their arms hang by their neck. Okay, so do your thing and I'll be back. And I'm also rushing because I mainly, like, y'all can get the hands and the arms and the ears. I mainly want to start showing y'all the face. All right, so I have my felt paper. I have black and I have white, and I hope, yes, I have both outside. This is made out of felt. All I did was cut out 2 oval eyes in black and 2 bigger oval eyes in white. A little, I guess, upside down triangle nose. And I cut out many, many, many tiny triangles for the teeth. Okay? And this is stick-on felt. Did I secure mine with glue as well? Yes, I did. I don't know how to, I mean, I do know how to show you, but I'm not going to show you because all I did was make 2 circles. I would just be drawing it, and we're pressed for time. 2 circles, 2 circles, triangles, triangles, triangles. Okay, this part right here is their eyebrows, and they were just made with chaining up a short chain and then going back down with either a half double or a double crochet. All right, y'all, so I'm back with our, Army Fatigue Labubu. She is like all the way done, though, y'all. I'm sorry. I did want to come back and explain because the video was so weird the way I was doing it. I was losing sunlight, everything. So I kind of breezed through it, but I know y'all got it. And I know I'm about to see some crazy Labubus. But this is her. This is the one we're working on in the tutorial. Of course, I had to dress her up. She has her ruffle around her hood. She has her chains, her one of her leg warmers fell off, but she has a fur leg warmers. She has her little keychain backpack. So this is Lyrics. This is another one that I made since the tutorial. Close my door. Always end up with a bunch of flies in my house. Anyway, this is my fit for the day. My leg crochet Lola Bunny baseball cap, and of course she's funning like her mama, so she has the same thing on with her cherries. With my cherries, I use this cute scarf that I had for a minute, and I'm like, oh, that'll be cute with my chains. I have on the pink and red ruffles. And she still ain't closed my door. Lyric, where do we live? Like in an outhouse or something? So yeah, this is the end of the tutorial, y'all. I'm sorry, my life gets way too real. But these are my Labubus, and I can't wait to see how y'all kill them. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, share, do all the things to get me going. But me and her are out.